All right, today we're diving into a scenario that is way more than just your average fan theory. It's really a philosophical stress test for one of the most cynical worlds ever created.
So, what do you get when you drop a being of pure, absolute righteous fury into a world where evil doesn't have horns and claws, but a PR department and shareholders?
And let's be clear, this is not just about who'd win in a fight. I mean, come on. No, what we're looking at here is something much deeper. The idea is that if the Doomslayer ever showed up in the world of the boys, he wouldn't just be breaking bones, he'd be breaking the entire system.
Think of it this way. His arrival isn't an invasion. It's an audit, a moral audit. He's the ultimate judge of evil, and he just landed in a brand new kind of hell, one built by people in suits, and he is here to check the books.
So how does this all kick off? Well, you can thank Vought International for this one. It's completely their own fault. See, their super secret dimensional rift program, born from just pure arrogance, right? It didn't end up creating new Supes. Nope, it basically rang a dinner bell for their own day of reckoning. They tore a hole in reality and, well, something walked through.
And the first glimpse we get, it's from a security camera that's literally melting. The footage shows it's not some panicked monster or confused creature. This is someone, something with immense purpose. It's like he's completely at home in the absolute chaos Vought just created.
So how does Vought react? With horror? Concern? Nope, with accounting. The 37 dead scientists? That's just a footnote. The $500 million loss? A write-off. And this entity? It's not a person, it's Zeta-7. Just another problem on a spreadsheet that needs to be eliminated. And right there, that tells you everything you need to know about the soul of this company.
Now the Slayer, he's an expert on evil, right? He knows it when he sees it. And he immediately gets that this new world is corrupt to its core, but it's a different flavor of evil. He spent like eons fighting demons and hellfire, but this new kind of evil, the one built on corporate greed, NDAs, and PR spin, he can tell it's just as rotten. He can feel it. This might not be the hell, but it's definitely a hell.
Okay, so he's identified the sickness. Now comes his first real run-in with a hero. And this moment, it sets the rules for his entire campaign. And the rules are simple: no negotiations, no settlements, and absolutely no PR spin.
So he sees the deep, we all know his deal, cornering another victim. And Starlight, who's still very much a product of this messed up system, she hesitates. Her gut reaction is to think about the process, the rules. But these are rules in a world built to protect guys like the deep.
But the Slayer? He's operating on a whole different level. He sees the crime, he delivers the consequence. That's it. There's no middleman, no paperwork, just the action, and then the immediate, very final resolution.
And this exchange, man, it just perfectly captures the clash of these two worlds. Starlight yells out a warning, and the Slayer's, let's say, non-verbal response confirms her absolute worst fears. See, her world is all about managing appearances, damage control. His world, it's about ripping evil out by the root, and there is just no bridging that gap.
Sooner or later, this was bound to happen. The main event, the Slayer versus Homelander. But listen, this isn't just a fight. Not even close. It's a total psychological dismantling of a so-called god who has literally never, ever been challenged.
And the Slayer just takes him apart, piece by piece. And not just with brute force. He systematically tears down everything that makes Homelander, well, Homelander. The heat vision, barely an inconvenience. That smarmy, condescending attitude, completely ignored. His strength, met and then surpassed. But the real killer move? The Slayer shows absolutely no fear. And that takes away the one weapon Homelander's entire ego is built on.
And then comes the moment. The moment it all comes crashing down. It's not just a physical blow, it's a psychic one. Because for the first time since he was a kid in a lab, Homelander bleeds. And to bleed means you're mortal, you're vulnerable. For a guy whose entire life is built on the lie that he's invincible, that one drop of his own blood is reality-shattering. He's not a god anymore, he's just another target.
But after you break a god, what's next? Well, the Slayer faces a challenge that hell itself never prepared him for. His war against Vought takes him to a data center, right? But his attack accidentally starts a massive fire, and there are innocent people, civilians, trapped in the apartments right above it.
So for the very first time, he's got a choice that isn't just kill the demon. In one hand, he's holding the data drives that could completely destroy Vaught's empire of lies. But right above his head, real people are about to burn to death. So what does he do? Finish the mission or save the innocent?
And the stakes could not be higher. We're talking 214 lives just hanging in the balance. Everyday people caught in the crossfire of his one-man war.
And he makes his choice. He drops the drives and he goes straight into the fire. And in that one moment, the unstoppable killer becomes a savior. He shows a code that Vought's heroes forgot a long time ago. You protect the innocent, no matter what.
But even his heroism comes at a price. He can't save them all. 12 people die. And Vought's PR machine? They don't miss a beat. In a move of just pure, twisted genius, they pin the whole thing on him. The fire, the deaths, all of it. They turn the guy who ran into the fire into the terrorist who started it.
That fire in Jersey City, it teaches the Slayer a really brutal lesson. Just killing Supes isn't gonna cut it. You can't just punch a system that's built on lies until it gives up. No, you have to tear down the whole story they're telling. He realizes he has to change his tactics. He has to evolve.
So his final move, it isn't just about destruction, it's a heist. He gets past all of Vought's defenses, but not just to kill people. He's there to steal something. And what does he get? 847 terabytes of Vought's dirtiest secrets. I'm talking every crime, every cover-up, every single victim. And he turns it all into a weapon.
And what does he do with it? He just gives it to the world. And that right there, that's his ultimate evolution. The master of rip and tear learns that when you're fighting for the soul of a world, the most powerful weapon isn't your shotgun, it's the truth. Uploaded for everyone to see. Unstoppable.
And that leaves us with one last, pretty tough question, doesn't it? The Slayer brought absolute, take-no-prisoners justice to a world that was begging for it. But that justice came with a body count. It shattered all the comfortable lies people were living with. So, you have to ask yourself, was it worth it? Was that a price worth paying? That's one we'll leave for you to think about.